Spoiler alert.
This week's episode of Game of Thrones has been the most polarizing event on social media since last week's episode.
I mean, D&D, come on. All we wanted was for you to not give us what we wanted.
We expected you to subvert our expectations.
It's not hard.
Make up your mind about the dragons. Are they strong or are they weak?
I mean, why is one dragon better at dodging? Did the other two skip training?
It's almost as if they're each different dragons.
We fell in love with GOT because you killed our favorite characters.
But you didn't kill them when we wanted and with the right amount of blood.
Where's the plot twist in that?
And GOD, why so much fan service all of a sudden?
It's your final season.
Go out with a bang. We only like your show when you rip our hearts out.
Also, why did all the White Walkers die when the Night King got pricked by the special dagger? I mean, whoa. Were they all connected by Wi-Fi?
Basically, we want some consistent logic. This is fictional fantasy. And speaking of the Battle of Winterfell, we pay $14.99 a month, so you should have the budget for proper lighting.
It's a war scene on HBO. It's not the place for bold, creative choices.
But I think we would all pay $19.99 if we could get Jon Snow to pet Ghost. That's honestly animal cruelty. And a Starbucks cup? Really?
And finally, pacing and character development. Don't rush the episode, but also don't bore us with necessary setup.
The Dragon Queen with the mad uncle who's the product of generational incest, who spent seasons burning her enemies with her dragons and enjoying it. Did it really make sense that all of a sudden she would go mad and burn an entire city of innocents to the ground with her dragon? Wow. Way to play into the tired trope of the unstable, emotional woman driven mad by power.
Typical for a show written by men.
Do better.
You know what? Don't even bother airing this week's final episode. It's feces, and we haven't even seen it.
D&D, go to Reddit. We have episodes there pre-written by extremely experienced writers. That's where the real writers live.
You could crowdsource it, you could focus group it.
Or just wait for George to finish the books.
Nothing you can do can make us happy.
Except for the perfect ending to the show we've loved and followed for 8 years.
Shame.